Recently, I had the chance to acquire a box set of Dragonstrike for $30. A complete box set with cards, everything, you know. Here's all the cards. I got all the maps, the videotape. Not that I even have a VHS player to watch the tape on at this point. I have started painting the miniatures that came with it. Now, they're not the best miniatures. They're about 25 years old at least, I would say. And I probably should have shown them naked first. I do still have some that I've just put primer on, so we get to see a little bit of before and after in this video. But for those of you who don't know what Dragonstrike is, it is sort of an introductory to D&D board game. The cover character, and also the character featured on the cover of the VHS tape, is the Man Scorpion, something they still use in D&D today. And I didn't do a great job on this guy. I mean, I shouldn't say great, just a simple paint job. He's really just sort of a couple of colors. Silver on the weapons, nice dark red, green eyes, and yellow highlights. Here's the male thief. His face is a little goofy. But again, 25-year-old sculpts at least. Not exactly where the state of the art is today. But with the right highlighting and a little love, they're okay, they're passable. Here's the fighter character, who not all that different from the fighter from Hero Quest. Got a little more armor, but another long-haired dude with a two-handed sword. Here's the lady thief. Oh, she's gonna look like much. She's rather wee. Did what I could with her. Two gargoyles, really minimal effort on these two. Primer, gray highlights on the face. Came out pretty good though. They're a little cartoony, but they work. I could see robbing them for a regular D&D session. Fire elemental. I love the way this guy looks, so he's really silly. But effective, want to thank DM Scotty for painting fire from yellow to red. My tendency is to want to use a gradient effect, which is always you start with the darker colors and work your way out. But with fire, that's backwards, and something to keep in mind. Start with yellow and highlight with red and orange. 3 Death Knights. I did all these guys because undead are easy painting, and pretty happy with the way it came out. They all look a little different. I better pick them up. Maybe adjust the camera. There we go. Yeah, you can see the 3 of them. Show us your asses, guys. There we go. That's the stuff. Alright, it's kind of cool. I like them. Again, something I could see robbing for another game. Certainly a little more interesting than the skeletons from Hero Quest, which are kind of sad. Here's the dwarf character. Don't have a lot of dwarfs in my collection. I have some pre-paints somewhere. I never bought a lot of naked dwarves. I do have a few, but they always come with so much extra gear and crap, like I just can't bring myself to slap paint on them. This guy's really stripped down, and I like that. Nice and basic. Doesn't have a huge backpack. Doesn't have a chest of gold on his base for some random reason. Here's the elf, who, really nothing special. So not that different from a Brentonian archer or something like that. Now, I didn't do this troll. I dark washed him, and I brought out the highlights in the face. I should say I did paint him, but I didn't base coat him. He did have a layer of green sort of slapped on him, and that was it. Real basic green, and I think maybe had some black in the mouth and some black on the hair. I did all the highlighting and brought out all the detail. Pretty good. This is actually what trolls look like in the old game. Maybe they still do, I don't know. I just rarely see them that goofy anymore. Here's the stone giant, who is a little small for a stone giant in D&D terms, but in this game it's fine, I suppose. Real easy job. Black, gray highlighting, brown on the stone, and didn't take a ton of time or effort. I'm going to show this miniature, but I have not painted this at all. This one came this way. And this is the dragon. I think he's called Flame Tongue or something. And he is broken in spots. I have glued his finger back on. I glued his wing back together. Apparently he is the main thing that breaks in this game. His fingers get very brittle. And I think I've actually fixed these fingers, and they're off again. They're probably in the box. Not a whole lot that can be done, honestly, for sort of, so maybe cut these off and put some kind of other claws on there. I don't know. and the horn's busted. He is just sort of designed to break, sadly. But this is not my work. This is not my paint. It's fine. I mean, it's not to slam whoever sold me this. It's not horrible. It's just not particularly good either.